Welcome to Norman, Oklahoma, and the heart of the Sooner Nation. Memorial Stadium already rocking with the sounds of Boomer Sooner. We're going to hear that all day. This is not just any other matchup. Both teams come in ranked in the top 10, colliding early in the season, each trying to set the tone with a big statement. As we'll see the number 9 team in the land, the Ole Miss Rebels, taking on the 5th-ranked team, the Oklahoma Sooners. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. And the Rebels will kick this deep to start us off. Bringing it out, it's Sawchuk. He's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Linebackers moving around, trying to confuse the offense. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Did well to avoid a loss there, but it's no gain on the play.
That's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Second down after that previous play. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Dropping back, it's Hawkins. It's an out route, the catch made. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up, to take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down. The offense stays on the field in this opening drive. They'll go for it in their own territory. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Grab down the middle. It's Anthony. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. And the Sooners will come to the line to run the hurry up.
Well, that's exactly when you want to go to your little slot receiver, right? He gets a one-on-one matchup on 4th down, has all that room to work with in the middle of the field. Get him the football on 4th down, come up with a conversion, keep those sticks moving.
Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Quick throw to the left side. He pulls in the catch. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. The Sooners are moving quickly down the field.
Chris, just a great throw here, surgical and precise in doing what they need to do to be able to pick up that first down and keep this Oklahoma offense on the move.
And the sophomore making an impact play.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
That sack sets up a 2nd down and long. Back to pass. It's Hawkins. Quick throw to the left side, and it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it. Seventh play now, the opening drive, but it's 3rd and long. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. A big play moves the ball across midfield, the opponent's 43.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. There's a shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's dropped. A chance for a big play here in the early going, but some jitters on the part of that receiver.
Man, I don't know how he wasn't able to hold on to that football in the end zone. That's a touchdown. A great opportunity lost, but a lot of relief for this defense. When they get to film next week, they're going to want to know what happened. What was the breakdown that almost allowed that big play?
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Grab behind the line. It's Burks. Physical running, fights off the defender. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a 1st down.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot, but I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
He decides to keep it here. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Boy, what a play by this linebacker. That option play got to the outside. I thought they had a chance on the perimeter, but the speed and the awareness of that linebacker makes a huge play.
2nd down play coming up. Looking to throw. It's Hawkins. Defense is coming after him. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. The Sooners come to the line in the hurry-up. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Hey, these guys have been giving up some plays. I mean, this offense looked pretty good. They're moving the ball, but they get him to 3rd down. They get pressure on the quarterback. Quarterback panics, puts that ball into coverage, and this defense comes up with that big interception.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Short loss in the play sets up 2nd and long from the 18. Looking for some space. It's Bentley. They stop him right at the 24.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the 4th quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. There's the tackle, but 1st down yardage. The Rebels come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. They're going to run it here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Bruce, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Back to pass. It's Dart. Going for his running back. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Well, this isn't exactly how we envision this game getting started. You see an interception early, you're thinking, okay, great opportunity. Bang. They throw an interception right back. So everything is even. We can start all over, and the offense comes back out on the field.
Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. And the Sooners will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Linebackers making some adjustments now. They're going to run the option. Pitch play to the back. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Second down.
Okay, ready? Come on, set.
Snags a quick throw. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Crucial. 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? It's an option look. Pitches to the back. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Oklahoma. See if they can convert the point after. BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. Look at this, an end around to start the drive. In the clear at the 25. Breaks clear, end zone ahead. Inside the 20. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
Boy, how exciting has this first half been? We get a touchdown here. They're an extra point away from tying this game up. A lot of great action here.
Almost set up for the PAT. And it's up and good. Now they get set to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Sawchuk. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. Offense is back on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Escapes the pocket. Finds room at the 30. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Man, this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
First down, looking to throw the ball. And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. Looking to throw. It's Hawkins. Here's the throw deep downfield. Catch is made way down inside the 30. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big game. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. The Sooners lining up here on 1st and 10. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. And looking to throw now on first down. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Taken down, but not before he makes the first down.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
The Sooners looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Keeping it on the ground here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Timeout, Oklahoma.
On the ready.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Got a lane. Can he get in? Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Oklahoma. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Returner looking to make a play here. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. They'll try to run it with the option. They'll toss it to the back. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Sooners will kick this away to start the second half. Returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the powerful Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. Here's the option play. Back's got it on the pitch.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Now it's second down here. They'll toss it to the right side. And it's good for a first down to the 36.
Any team that likes to run the toss and can do it successfully means they can win the battle on the edges. When you seal the edge in order to let your back get to the corner, they got it done there for a very nice game.
Offense will set up on 1st and 10. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Important second down play coming up. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Big play across midfield. Now they're threatening at the opponent's 38.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Fights through a tackle. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams through this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
They'll run the option. And they hand it off to the back. They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone.
Well, anytime you're down at halftime, you get your minds together, you try to make some adjustments, you try to get things heading in a better direction. This offense is off to a great start after this play right here.
Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. And they'll stop him after a short gain.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Looking to pass. It's Dart. He's escaping the pocket now. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the 3rd down call is. Defense able to stop it. It's 4th down now. And the Rebels will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment for this critical down. So on 4th down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. And it's good.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Bringing it out. It's Sawchuk. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. On the move. Can they catch him? Can they catch him? No! Touchdown! What a highlight moment. The kickoff taken all the way back for a touchdown.
Man, a kick return for a touchdown is one of the most electrifying plays in football. Everything has to align right. Great blocks. Return man hits the crease just like he did there. Then he's off to the races. By the way, if I'm the kickoff coverage team, I don't know if I'd be kicking this guy.
And the returner will be brought down. Rebels offense back out on the field. This is not the time to settle for field goals. They've got to find the end zone here. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Taking a shot here. He makes the grab. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
The guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. They'll try the option play here. And that pass ball is incomplete. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. The back's got it. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Nothing going with the running game on those 2 plays. Now it's 3rd down and 10. Dropping back. It's Dart. Trying to extend the play. He lets it go on the move, looking deep. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the 2nd half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. A beautiful, balanced drive. Reached the end zone last time. Can they keep it going here? And now the handoff. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the 1st down, but he got it.
Quarterback making some changes at the line.
6-9-1, Gators score.
On first down, why not keep it on the ground? They got him down out near the 40.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, Oklahoma 21, Ole Miss 10.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Ball handed off. Fighting off the defender. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Looking downfield, it's Hawkins. Caught quickly. They keep the drive going. It's a first down at the 46.
You know, they've got a lead here late in the game, and the play calling, I think, shows you how much confidence they have in this quarterback. He's had a pretty clean game today, and this decision to still throw the ball with the lead shows you that they believe he's going to make the right decisions and make accurate throws.
On first and 10, looking to throw. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Pulls it in. It's Burks. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
It's a quick grab. And they wrap it up after the completion just short of the first down marker.
Well, a lot of times when a quarterback sees man defense, he wants to get the ball out of his hands as quickly as possible. Put the ball in the hands of one of their best playmakers and hope that he can break a tackle or two on the outside and get a big play.
Can they convert on third down and keep this drive rolling? And of course, they'll work the clock here, keep it on the ground. They get him at the 42, good enough for a first down.
Well, that's a big play here for this running back. Let's face it, he hasn't had a great day, but I'll tell you what, when it really matters to be able to convert like that, help keep that clock moving, they're getting closer to a victory.
The Sooners will line up on first and 10. Offense flinching before the snap. That'll cost him 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Back to throw. It's Hawkins. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Second down.
And the 8th play on this drive coming up. Looking to pass here on second down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Boy, the defense rolls the dice here on this screen pass. If they don't hit this quarterback, this is a big play. But give them credit. They were able to get to him before they were able to complete that pass.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. Oh, and it's picked off. A crushing mistake. They tackle him after a short return, but they get the football back and set up shop near midfield.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. The pass rush closing in. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
To throw, it's Dart. Looking for the wideout. He's got it for a big gain. Brought down quickly, but not before a big gain. Moving to the 35.
I feel like this quarterback could make this throw in his sleep. It's like clockwork, a crow route against zone. And the quarterback, the only thing is he had to fit it into a tight window for that first down completion.
Fires it to the wideout. The QB throws his third pick of the day. Not much room in that return. Tackled at the 16, but an important takeaway for this defense.
Boy, the offense just could not afford to throw this interception. It's already a two-possession game. By throwing this pick, now you wonder how many more opportunities will you get.
The Oklahoma offense is back on the field. They had a goal on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
Second down here. Time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. And that's the 2-minute warning. This offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today. And the wideout goes in motion. Second down, looking to throw it. Fires it on the move. He pulls it in for a big gain. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
But they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Offense getting set. Second down play here. And they'll just try to run some clock here, keeping it on the ground. And he'll be brought down. That run sets up an important third down call for this offense. And they pick up the first on the ground. The Sooners looking to keep this drive moving.
How impressive have these guys been up front today? Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. It's going to be incomplete. Tried to make something happen on the run, but nobody open. Here's the second down play. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. That's caught. It's Thompson powering through. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
You know, we talked this week with the offense offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special, he kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
And the Sooners with 1st and 10 here.
Last carrier. Hawk. Slide 22. Slide 22.
To throw, it's Hawkins. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. And they tackle him right there, but that's a turnover.
That's just a poor decision by the offensive coordinator and the quarterback. Working with the lead, run the football here and work the clock instead. Throws it into coverage. Now they got a chance to get right back in the game.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin from their own 11. And they start the drive with an end-around play. Stopped short of the 25, but it's enough to move the sticks. And a timeout taken by the offense to stop the clock with 12 seconds remaining. 1st down here for this offense. Handoff running right. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And the clock winding down. They'll take a deep shot. It's picked off again, the 4th for this QB today. And he goes down, and that's how we will end it.